In the independence section, one of the very interesting objects is the Independence Urn. The Independence Urn was created as a limited edition piece by the Rochester Porcelain Company in Jamaica. And on the facade of the urn is a selection of what the creators consider some of the important dates in Jamaica's history. So of course Christopher Columbus is there, and his visit in 1494, well, arrival, and that, you know, that encounter with the indigenous Taino population. The next date that they have is the creation of Seville as the capital of Jamaica, first capital of Jamaica, which Seville is on the north coast in the parish of St. Anne. The next date they have, you know, is the collapse of Port Royal, the great earthquake of Port Royal in 1692. Then they have the treaty signed with the Maroons, as well as emancipation. And then they come to 1962. And 1962 is this huge moment. And on the urn, to represent 1962, they have agriculture and industry. They have two independent sections. One looking at agriculture with a banana on it, green banana on a tree, a bunch. And the next one is industry, which it's along the line of bauxite mining. And what it symbolizes is this vision of Jamaica that's going to be not just a producer of raw materials, but, you know, this process of mechanization that is counter to the heritage of slavery, more specifically the plantation economy. And so the urn is this very interesting space in which they select these very important dates, you know, that are pretty much earth-shattering. For example, the Port Royal earthquake, which changes the economy of Port Royal from being the wickedest city on earth to being a sleepy village community that it is today, and a very important heritage site. Emancipation, which is the freedom of the Afro-Jamaican population, or Africans in the diaspora in British colonies. And so it's a very set narrative which could be really explored and challenged to tell, you know, to have a different discussion of what's really the important dates in Jamaica's history and development. But it's still a very important piece, because this is how the leaders and the movers and shakers in the island saw Jamaica and its development, and how they felt that independence should be celebrated. And so this urn is one of the, you know, important feature pieces in that section of the exhibition.